Hi, family, friends, and followers. These are my babies. This is Violetta, LJ, and Clara. Y'all see they got all camouflaged out. All camouflaged out. And they have on my little, they're necklaces for them. They got on my bracelets. Hey. I don't have on any camouflage today. Just got on this. Waiting on special someone to come over. Can't give out that information right now. But anyway, I was just giving you all an update. This is how my scar is looking right now. My little spot still hasn't come back up. But this is an update on my scar. I went to see my neurosurgeon this past week. He said my scar is looking beautifully. He said I'm healing up really, really good. And I went to see my neurologist up at UNC the week before, and she said everything is looking well. My EEG came back. Everything was looking beautifully. I did have, my baby girl said I did have a seizure. When was it? The other day. I woke up. I was taking a nap. She was on my phone. She like sits right beside me. She says, "Mommy, I'm not leaving you alone." So she said, "Mommy," I woke up and said, "Oh my gosh, I bit my tongue." And she said, "Mommy, you had a seizure. You had a seizure. Your hand was shaking, but your body wasn't shaking." Like, she knows everything about seizures. Like, I school her and make sure she's well informed about seizures and epilepsy. She was like, "Your body wasn't shaking, but your hand was shaking." And it was the side that my right temporal lobe came from, which is the left side. So that's the side that they're looking at. So I was like, "Thank you so much, Chloe." So I went ahead and sent them that information and let my doctors know what was going on. But even though I had surgery, everything is not immediate. Everybody was like, "But you had surgery. That shouldn't be going on." Everything is not immediate. And everybody has to know this is me that's going through this. This isn't you all that's going through this. I know you all are like, "But Paulette, this shouldn't be happening to you. This shouldn't be happening." And I understand your concern and your frustration, but it's me that's going through this, not you all that's going through this. So I'm the one that has to endure this. And I'm just thankful that I'm not awake when the seizures are happening. Like, I knew I bit my tongue, so I like woke up because it was immediate pain and I bit it hard. So it woke me up, and I guess it kind of woke me up out of the seizure or whatever. So I knew that something happened, or I knew that I had one. Well, I guess when Chloe told me. And I kind of was like, wow. So I kind of thought back to make sure. I was like, did I take my medicine? This, that, and other. I make sure I didn't miss anything. And she's always, "Oh, me, Mommy, did you take your medicine? Did you take your medicine in the morning? Make sure you take it at night." Like, she's my little nurse. And my nurse aide that comes in, when she comes in the morning, she's making sure I took my medicine. And I'm like, "Yes, I took my medicine. Did you have breakfast?" "No, I haven't had breakfast yet." "You need to eat breakfast when you take your medicine." I was like, "Yes, I know, but I typically just eat some fruit and take my medicine, or I'll take my medicine then and go get some fruit." But I try to make sure I keep fruit around the house. If it's not anything fancy like grapes or what I have, grapes or watermelon, I make sure I try to keep some frozen mangoes. I try to keep, if not 2 bags, 1 bag of frozen mangoes, because I love, love, love frozen mangoes. It's like my little frozen treat. It's something real quick to keep and to eat that really, really quick. If my daughter isn't going in there, sneaking a bag and eating them, and eating a half a bag and putting them in a cup and then putting it in the freezer. I was like, "You can't do that. Like, you're messing up my fruit. You can't do that." Because I can literally live off fruit alone. but I know I have to get my protein in some kind of way. So it's like fruit, and we keep cheese in the house. Keep cheese. We're cheese lovers. But they said that everything looks good. I have to go back up next month to do an MRI. And he told me, I didn't know this, but he said, I told him that this side, it was kind of like where, like, well, some people know when a baby is born, they have like the little soft spot, and you can almost press it in, and you can feel like dimples, like your fingerprint, or like if a person has high blood pressure, and you take your thumb and you can feel like the indentation of where your thumb is. That's how this side, where they had took the skull out and removed the section of my brain that I did not need, like an actual section of my brain is gone. That little cup. You think of like, let me see, how did I explain it to somebody? Well, you can just think of it as the person's brain, and they just remove the bottom part of that brain. They just take it out. That's what they actually did to me. So the bottom portion, like you have two bunk beds, and the bottom bunk bed they remove, and you just have the top bunk bed. I don't have the bottom bunk bed. That's gone. So I don't have that part anymore. It's just empty down there. It's like hollow, if you want to say. But it's like if I put my finger there, you can do like little indentions. And I used to could hit this, and it feels, I guess like you can almost feel like the echo of it, but it doesn't feel like the echo of it anymore. He said it's probably the scar tissue coming or whatnot. But he said I should be okay. He doesn't see anything to worry about. And I told him I heard like popping noises. He said that's common. He said, but you don't have anything to worry about. So he reassured me. And I told my neurologist, I said, I call this like my little river. She was like, I never heard it called that. She was like, but I like that, where my scar is. She said, but you healed up really well. I said, I've been using coconut oil, and the healing process is just wonderful, I guess. I said, I try to put coconut oil up there almost every other day, every other 2 days, just rub it in my hair and rub it over my scar. And my scar, if you all remember when I first started showing you the videos, was like huge. It was huge, and it's gone down to like minimal. Like you can barely even see it now. So I just thank God for that, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have like this huge scar. And even my OBGYN, I love him so much. He's here in my city. He was like, wow, your scar, it looks good. It's not like a C-section scar. It's like perfect. You healed so well. And he told me like before he practiced OBGYN that he was working with epilepsy. I was like, oh my gosh. So we are more connected than we were connected before, because he's the whole reason that God linked us up together, that I'm able to have babies now. I was like, we're even closer than what we were before. Like, you are just so much like family. I absolutely love my doctors, like my whole team. God has given me such favor with my UNC doctors, some of my doctors here, not all of them. I had to switch a couple of them around, but some of my doctors here, like my neurologist here, my OBGYN here, they're love. I just love them so much. But a couple of them I just had to shift, and he recommended someone that I had to shift. So I was like, oh my gosh, you're just so awesome. And my pharmacist here, they're just love, love, love. My transportation team that takes me to and fro to like my appointments and my appointments at UNC, they're just awesome, 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 awesome. Like God has really blessed me with a good team of people that really takes good care of me. Even my nurse aide that comes in and out. Like, she makes sure that I have clean linen on my bed, make sure I have breakfast. I haven't loved pancakes this much since I was a little girl. Like, when my dad used to make pancakes for me, she was like, "What do you want to eat? Pancakes?" I'm like, "Yes, pancakes." She's such a good person, such a sweet person. She reminds me of my neurologist up at UNC. And Chloe, she's almost wanting to miss school just to be here with her. She's like, "She does help me, Mommy." I was like, "She's here to help me, not you, Chloe. You have to go to school." And my mom and her prayers, like, my mom came here and met with her, and they prayed over the whole house. Like, their chemistry was just really, really good together. And then everyone that's just been coming together and just praying for us and been interceding in prayer for us. I just really thank you all so, so much. I really do. My church family, I thank you all so much. My friends, my followers that's out there that I haven't even met, but you all just found the channel, or you've seen my bracelets on people, or you've gotten my bracelets and you found my channel. I just thank you all so much for your love and support and your prayers. It really means a lot to me. Little girl was in my daughter's doctor's office, and she wanted the bracelets that I had on. I gave it to her. I told her mom, I said, "Make sure she finds me on YouTube and she watched my videos and say, 'That's the lady that gave me the bracelets.'" It's like, make sure she follows me and know that there's a reason that that lady wore those bracelets, so she'll know that they have meaning to them. And that's why that lady wears it. So if she's out there, "Hi, little lady, this is the lady that gave you the bracelets. And this is why she wears camouflage. Camouflage is my theme. Everything I wear basically is always camouflage. I love, love, love camouflage because that means I'm a warrior, I'm a fighter. And sometimes I go through things and sometimes the tears flow, but I'm going to make it out of this. Sometimes the pain still comes and the seizures may come, but I'm a warrior and I'm going to make it out of this. I love camouflage on everything. Even my baby, she loves camouflage. She went with her father this weekend. She had on a camouflage t-shirt and a camouflage hoodie. She loves camouflage. She's like, "Mommy, that lady has on camouflage. They're representing for you." And I tell the people, I say, "Oh, you representing for me?" And they're like, "What am I representing?" And I had to explain to them. So it's just so funny that she thinks everybody, when they wear camouflage, they're representing for me. They're representing epilepsy awareness. It's really, really cute. And even down to my nails this time around, I did epilepsy awareness ribbon. And my doctor was like, "Whoa, your nails are really pretty." Because I took my neurosurgeon, he missed the bracelets when he was in the hospital. See, I got the bug guy tattoo when I had my seizure, but I thought that I had gave him one, and he said I didn't. So when I went back up this time, I gave him a bracelet, and he was like, "Oh man, that's cool, that's cool." He was like, "Man, you really do like camouflage." I was like, "Yeah," and I did the purple up there as well. He was like, "That's so neat, that's so neat." I was like, and then of course I have my Starbucks cup up there as a reminder, as that's where you had your first seizure, girl, but you're going to make it. You're going to make it. And people think this up here because I love Starbucks. I do love Starbucks, but it's up there to remind me that, this is where it all happened, but you're still going to make it. You're going to get through this. And then a couple of years later, I had another seizure, not my second seizure, but another seizure while I was at the grocery store. Here's Teeter. But I was drinking Starbucks and passed out. Everybody's like, "Well, you might need to give up Starbucks." Not going to do it. Not going to do it. That's my happy place. And they're always there to support me. I've talked to a district manager. A general manager here told her about my story, and she was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to call the manager in Raleigh and talk to them about it." And she talked to them and was like, yeah, they said they remember when it happened. So, yeah, I'm grateful that good people have supported me through this journey. But anyway, I just thank you all for the support and the love. This is your girl signing out. Until next time. Bye-bye.